I will confess that I, growing up Puerto Rican in the DC suburbs, am obsessed with Puerto Rico. Every paper I wrote about in college, every book that I own has some aspect of Puerto Rico. And thankfully, to the Post, I've been able to go back and forth to Puerto Rico consistently to keep reporting. And I'm curious, Puerto Rico is absolutely a part of your storytelling. Why does it continue to inspire you?
Well, I was born there. I was raised until I was 13 in rural Puerto Rico. And so that's the life that I knew. And my expectations if I had any as a child, were that that would be my life. I would be like the women around me, even though I was an ambitious kid and very uh, creative in the ways that I was imagined my life, but still I never imagined it outside of this community because I loved everyone in it. Not only my parents, but my neighbors, my friends, and my teachers, and everyone around me were people that I respected and loved and expected to live with the rest of my life. So, of course, at 13, then there is what I used to think for many, many years as the most traumatic event in my life, which was when we leave the island of Puerto Rico, when we leave San Juan's airport. Um, Something happened to me that I couldn't understand, couldn't explain, and it took me years and years to try to figure out why it had such a big impact on my life. So I think a lot of my writing is to continue to process that experience for myself as an older person, as an elder in our community, but also very much aware that I was not alone in this experience, and I am not alone in this experience now. People are still having those kinds of questions that I had. They may not be coming from Puerto Rico, they might be coming from West Africa, they might be coming from Eritrea, they might be coming from Chile. It doesn't matter where they're coming from. They're going through a very, very big change in their lives, and I think it's important to write about this, to read about it, to learn about it. If you haven't had an experience like that, it helps you perhaps with your empathetic self towards people who are going through those experiences. And if you are a person who has been through that experience, you feel less alone in this very dramatic and at many times, and in many instances, traumatic experiences. And it's important to feel not quite as alone in them because someone took the time to write about theirs and try to express what can happen and what can be done during those moments when you're not really sure what I'm going to do next.